Peace and love, my beautiful brothers and sisters. Welcome to Appetite for Spirit. I'm coming at you today with a Moldavite video. The little Moldavite that I'm working with right now. Kind of learn what it's all about before I wrap it and send it off to the person that's intended to use it. One of 9, look out for that set. I just posted some blue kyanite pendants on Etsy. Still got some golden healer towers, so go and check those out, link in the description below. Today I want to talk about synchronicities with Moldavite and some other stuff I experienced with Moldavite. Now shout out to my Moldavite family members right now, because I went a long time without talking to anybody. I decided it was best for me to remove all the toxic people in my life. I went a very long time without talking to people. A very, very long time. I kept one person with me. One person that I knew served my divine demand, like would help me become my best version of myself, whether I was fighting it at any point or not. And everybody else, I just didn't feel a need to keep around. Nothing personal, but I need the good vibes and good energy. And I knew that taking the time with myself and working on myself, the right people would find their way into my life in the right time, when it was time. And they did. And they all work with Moldavite. Like, fuck, man. Not only are the synchronicities of that, but the synchronicities of the fact that we all work with Moldavite and found each other through Moldavite. And they knew each other too. And they didn't know that I knew the people that they knew. Like, the clan is coming together. The Moldavite clan. And you're going to find that, especially at this awakening time and these shifts and these moon phases and everything, the more people are waking up, the more that alike people are being drawn together by the craziest, like the craziest scenarios. And it's the people of like power and like mind that are going to be able to band together and work through the forces in the matrix together on each other's side, help each other, be there for each other. And this is the type of community that you are going to be extremely fortunate to be a part of, because nobody's life's easy. You know, making it through life is not easy at all, under no circumstances. But when you are part of a community as strong-willed, as energetically powerful, as compassionate, as patient, as loving, and as like the desire to learn and to grow and to ascend is so great. Like, that's the part of the community you want to be with in order to get the support you need to ascend yourself. And for someone who works with Moldavite, man, not only is it a get off your ass and go do shit stone, but it's a bring every single thing you're manifesting to you stone in seconds. Like, it makes citrine, oh man, Moldavite and citrine would be a good pair. But like, as far as manifestation goes, like, you have a thought, it turns this thick, dense, very slowly manifesting third dimension into like a very thought reactive dimension for you, in your reality at least. It's crazy. It's so crazy, but in such a good way. Also, shout out to the brother Dylan for a great crystal pairing. Red aragonite. Sun's got to go in just as I'm showing this. You kidding me? Oh, here it comes. Yeah, you heard me. Red aragonite and Moldavite. When these two together, Dylan, you came up with that. You give me credit for that one. It's fucking good. Red aragonite's more grounding, although it has a lot of intuition about it, a lot of addiction healing. That's what I used it for when I first got it. Moldavite, high vibrational, obviously. Increases the vibration of any crystal it's around. But putting the two of them together, it's really high vibrational, really high frequency, high energy, really extremely powerful and energetically dense. But at the same time, it's going to be grounding and relaxing. And somehow the two together just put you in a nice, serene, quiet, and uninterruptible state. And you just sit with it for a while. It's just a great feeling. So, highly recommend that. Thanks, Dylan. Another thing I wanted to talk about, Moldavite. I had it in my pocket at work. Let's see, I wrote this down when I was on my break last night. I took a few minutes after a stressful night at work to hold my Moldavite, and I began to cry. If you know me, you know I don't cry very easily. I was diagnosed with dry eye as a kid. That's for the Western term. But apparently my eyelids don't secrete enough oils for my eyes and they easily get dried out. It's not easy for me to produce tears. My tear glands are also drying out because of that. I had eye drops and everything, and they were suggesting surgery every time I ever went in and checked in. And it took me until I started really discovering Eastern medicine for me to decide what would happen if I typed in the cause of this rather than the cure. Because the cure is just going to come up with a bunch of pills and medications that are really just going to hurt me. So I typed in cause of, and what do you know? It's a lack of vitamins and minerals and nutrients. It's a lack of kale, it's a lack of carrots, it's a lack of citrus. I'm like, oh wow, okay, I'll do that. So I changed my diet. There were other reasons why I went vegan, but that was one of them actually. I think I discovered that after I went vegan. But hey, getting what I need in, and through meditation I can target that part of my body and secrete the oil at will into my eye whenever I'm feeling like it's getting extra dried out. I'm fine. My vision's never been better. Actually, I feel like getting better every single day. So that's a wonderful thing. So, but just the fact that I was able to cry by holding this, that also tells you something about it. But that's not the most interesting part. So it was the pent-up stress from this night and kind of built up from the 2 weeks prior, but it came out as my heart chakra was activated. And I remember reading when I first got Moldavite all the different stone properties saying like some people when they hold it cry, some people when they hold it laugh, some people feel cold or warm sensations, but that's just how different people react to it. And that's where you would read it anywhere. But I read it, and I remember the first time I held it, I didn't cry, I didn't laugh, I didn't feel cold, I didn't feel hot, I just felt energetically potent energy, like it was really potent energy. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll never cry when I hold it, because I never did, I guess I couldn't do it. So this proved wrong to me, that statement, and this proved that it wasn't based on different people reacting differently to Moldavite. It's actually completely circumstantial, and that this could happen to anybody. And it's all about what's going on energetically inside of you. What blockages do you have? What is coming to the surface? What are you really good at holding inside? Sorry, it's getting a little chilly. What do you have that really needs to come out, that is waiting to come out just for the perfect energetic doorway, like the one key that it has to open that closet, you know what I mean? So anybody can react that way. Completely circumstantial. It's not different people reacting different ways. And when I wrote this, actually, I was also on a dry fast. I didn't drink any water. The importance of fasting, especially in between moon phases. That's why I did it on a half moon, because it was kind of like symbolic of like halfway past this energy and halfway towards this energy, But when you fast, you're putting your body in a state of discomfort for a prolonged period of time. It really helps the emotions to come to the surface. That's why a lot of people would say like they're irritated because they need to eat, or they're irritated because they're thirsty, etc., etc. It's because there's blockages and negative energies and things that they need to deal with deep inside that are suddenly coming to the surface because they've put themselves in a state of discomfort, and it's presenting it to them for them to be able to deal with it. That's why, like, as far as states of comfort go, like always hydrated, tummy always full, never empty for more than 30 minutes, always getting perfect amount of sleep, never too cold, never too warm, as you as you start to put yourself in these states of physical discomfort, the energetic blockages are going to come out much more easily, and you're going to project like the anger. Like that's why, like, when you feel anger, it's good to let it out and say like, I'm sorry, I'm sounding angry right now. I just have, for some reason, some really intense angry vibes that need to get out right now. Alright, here's some clouds. I gotta finish up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important to fast. So I was fasting and I was just letting everything out, but I still didn't feel the need to cry until I was just like, okay, work's really stressing me the fuck out. found someplace quiet, I held my Moldavite, I closed my eyes, and I started crying. And I was like, oh wow, okay, that proves that wrong. But yeah, I just thought that was a beautiful thing, and it's really cool to be able to know that this is that powerful, that it can affect you like that, even drawing it out from the deepest points. Like once you've like kind of loosened the grip a little bit, it's kind of like when you like Moldavite's handing you the pickle jar and you're gonna loosen a little bit, and then it's just gonna pop the fucking cap off and spill the pickles all over the floor, you know what I'm saying? But just be open to it. It's a beautiful energy. Don't forget this pairing. This pairing is great for meditation, for real. But Moldavite's a beautiful thing. It's helping me find my Moldavite clan. Crystal energy, empath power for the fucking win. Shout out my new friends. Shout out everybody. Shout out everybody working with Moldavite right now, and shout out everybody tuning into this channel and giving me the support and love I need. I love you all. Appreciate you so much. I'm gonna go put my sweatshirt on. I wasn't ready for a Wim Hof meditation today, so I'm getting out of here. Alright, love you all. Peace and love, my beautiful brothers and sisters. Thank you for tuning in to Appetite for Spirit today, and have a blessed day.